Hey everyone! Thank you for joining me. So I am so excited about today. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And like, as an overthinker, I'm hoping I'm not hyping myself up too much. But then I'm like, I'm overthinking. So, but today, tonight, I'm gonna be going to a paint night. The first time I've never done this before, so I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. So I figured since I've never done this before, I would take you guys through, like, kind of tell you guys what happened and everything. And then I do want to get a little bit of footage of, like, walking in and, like, the setup. Obviously, I'm not going to, like, film the whole time because that's not what it's for. But I do want to get, some footage of today. And I wanted to just, like, share the experience afterward. I was looking at some videos and, I don't know, it just didn't seem like there's a whole lot out there about that. And so I thought it would be cool to like talk about it and like give kind of a first thoughts, I guess you would say. Like, I don't know, I'm big on like honest opinions. And I also love videos that like delve into things that people don't really talk about. And that's what my channel's about. So I thought what a perfect opportunity to come on and do that. So we're gonna do some makeup first. Wake up! Wake up! Put a little makeup. This is literally the same makeup that I do all the time. I'm not gonna do anything crazy because it's not like we're not meeting a celebrity. We are hanging out. So, um, it's nothing different, nothing new, nothing groundbreaking.
Morals for spring. Groundbreaking.
So I figured like I would just do this for the, like, I know usually they have like a picture that they post. And so like I figured I'll do a little bit of makeup and, you know, do a little something. It's not anything crazy. And it's not gonna be, like a huge deal. It's literally right around the corner for me. To kind of give you, I guess, like the rundown of what happened. So, how this all came about. My community is starting to do more like activities again. And they have this like cute little activity like board that they do, and it's just really cute. And they've done like a couple things already. They did like last month they did like a movie night for like families, and I didn't go because first of all I don't have kids, but second of all the movie was more like kid oriented, and not that I don't watch those because I mean we talked about Pinocchio from the 90s in the last couple of videos ago, so clearly I still watch kid movies. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I didn't go. I was also working, so didn't go to that. But then they said that they were going to be doing this paint night, and I have a good friend who I don't think she does it anymore, but she used to teach those. So I was like, I want to do it. Like, let's do it. Why not? Go for it, you know? And so I was like, it's spontaneous. And I don't normally do a lot of spontaneous things. I'm not a very spontaneous person. I'm very like, this is my set routine. This is what I like to do. This is, kind of like my life, my set life. Right. But I mean, it is healthy to do spontaneous things. I mean, they say. So, and I mean, like, who is they anyway, right? But, hey, I feel like every once in a while you gotta do something, and I haven't done something like this in a really long time. So there's only a couple of times in my life that I've done something like spontaneous. First time I um went to a concert. Lorde was in town. I don't know if you know who that is, but um she was in town and I was like maybe 22, 23, 20. No, I was like 20. I was like 22. And I was like, I want to go. And I talked to my parents. I was talking to my mom about it, and I was like, I really want to go. And she's like, well, then it's your money. Like, you're over 21. You can make your own decision. And I'm like, I know, but like, the problem is I am learning how to make these decisions. And in learning how to make these decisions, I want you to help me make the decision. And she was like, well, okay, so you've never done anything like this. Just go. Just do it. So she wasn't like excited about it. Like she was like, I don't really, but she wasn't like mad at it. She was like, it's not like you do this all the time. Just if you want to do it, do it. And I really did. Like, I really wanted to go. So I was like, okay. And I went for broke. I mean, second time I did something like that, I went to the Alive Festival with a friend. And I actually had a really good time. Like, I met a couple of local people. I met some pretty cool people. If you don't know what a live festival is, it is basically the Christian Coachella. You go out into the middle of nowhere and there's like a bunch of musicians. So it was pretty fun. So but that was in like 2014 and then 2015. I haven't done anything like that since. And and it's definitely a financial stretch right now, but I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. So it's gonna be fun. Like I said, I had a friend, that same friend that I went to a live festival with. She used to teach those classes. I don't think she does anymore, but she used to teach a class like that, and it looked really fun from like what I saw. It's when I started following. When I originally like paid attention to what those are. Really cool. And it's cool too because this one is non-alcoholic, so it's gonna be pretty chill, which is nice. Not that I'm like against it having alcohol, but it's just nice to know that it won't be a part of it. So, like I'm not, worried about it, but hey, maybe somebody else might be. I don't know, but I just know that's what they said. And like they're saying you could like bring a snack, but we're not gonna do that. Cause like I just want to go to paint. I don't want to be distracted. Cause like I don't even know. I've never painted before, so I'm like I don't know if I can. And like when I've done like that thing where like you paint pottery, and that's about the extent of what I've done like this. So it's gonna be interesting. And like, I guess they like tell you how to do it, I guess. So let's see. I'm 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 cautiously optimistic. Well, because like every time I think something is gonna be like this epic thing, and I'm gonna get some footage of it, and then I actually do the thing, and it's like, oh. So it's like hard to. And it's funny because like we actually didn't know if this was gonna be a thing because after I signed up, like pretty much right away, I signed up and like they kept going, oh, nobody's signing up. And I'm like, if nobody signed up, it's not refundable. And I'm out more money. Like I said, I'm not doing anything big over the top. It's just gonna be nice, simple makeup. You can see I'm just throwing on a little something just so that I can be, you know, comfortable in, the picture that they're probably going to take. I'm guessing. Um, I know, like, I follow um, the one company, and they always post a picture when, like, the group is done. They post, like, a picture of it. And so, if they do that for this, which they should, I mean, they should, because it's our community. I don't want to look bad because, I mean, then it gets posted all over social media. And not that, like, I'm, like, worried about it personally. Like, it's not a personal attack if that were to happen, but I'm still in the generation that, like, you put your best foot forward as much as you can. So sometimes I don't care, but I don't know. I thought, why not today? This is a big stretch for me not doing so much because there was a time when I would go all out for something like this and have like been changing my outfit like 5 times and trying to like edit myself, and now I'm just like I go straight for simple. Like even as recent as this past Christmas, I was going to a little Christmas pageant with my family, and then we were gonna have a Christmas party. And I had like 5 different outfits. I changed like 3 times even that morning, and I was like, it went from like the dressiest thing, and I'm like, why am I doing this? To like what I would wear to like go grocery shopping. Because I was like trying to like figure out what makeup I wanted to do, and I was doing way too much. Way too much. And so I edited myself back, and I actually was really excited, and happy with the results. But it was just one of those moments for me. Like, I can remember going to the movies when I was in like high school, and like I would be like, oh no, this has to be like a curated look. Like, I can't just go to the movies. And now, like, if I'm lucky this is happening. Like this is the extent of what I do anymore. And it like I don't know. It just doesn't it's just not something I worry about anymore. And like less is more, I feel like. So I think that's really what brings that out of me now is like I just realize how less is really more. Um, understated is more what reads well in real life. Like if I'm gonna, do a specific look to take a specific picture, I might still do it. So I have some things still on hand that like if I'm going to. But like most of the time I'm not doing that. For a while I was trying to, like especially during COVID, like I was trying to, but I ended up getting rid of all those videos because they didn't work. They just didn't work. So I was like, you know what? It's no biggie. So now I just honestly do this whenever I'm going somewhere. Like, that's like this, and that's like never. So basically, and like for health reasons too, because like, makeup is really not good for you. So I don't want to, I've talked about this. I don't want to put the chemicals in my body as much as possible. I want to stay away from that as much as I can. And that looks really bad on camera, but in the mirror, it's not. The light is catching it really weird. So if you're watching it going, "Ugh," it's not that bad. It's fine. Yeah. So I don't really wear makeup. So when I do, it's like this. And I mean, I've talked about that. Like, how there was a time when I went full beat for work every day. I mean, I was getting up at 6 a.m. to get ready for a 9 o'clock shift. And I mean, I was like, who cares on a Saturday morning? And I'm like, I'm realizing nobody cares, especially on a Saturday morning. So with work, I only really wear it once a week, and that's not for work. It's for, well, I mean, I guess you could technically call it work because I'm filming videos, which some people call work, but I call it a hobby. So that's usually I do it on Thursdays because I film. That's just the day that I have the most time to like do everything. So usually that's like the day that I, put my makeup on and sit down and film. So, um, yeah, so I mean, that's basically what I do. And then, I'm done with my makeup at this point. I have to fix my hair. So, I have to go get it done. I'm going tomorrow. My, um, my hairstylist just usually, I like the cut that I have. It doesn't look good right now because it's all grown out, but I like the cut that I have. But I usually just get it trimmed up At this point, I did change it a little bit, and I really like the way that it works, but for today, we're just going to make it work. And we're going to do a little clippy situation to make it less noticeable that it looks like I am being attacked by my hair. Because my hair doesn't grow necessarily long, like it does, obviously, but it grows in, and like all this happens, and then it's a mess. So if I do that, I can do this. Just kind of let that be kind of its own little thing. These. And sometimes I'll take these and I'll just kind of just to put them together, if you will. And that's kind of the idea. Okay, so I'm going to show you the outfit. So I'm going to add these hoop earrings in my little necklace. And then my ring. And top is Meyer. And bottoms are Amazon. And the shoes are Drug Mart. So yeah. I'm just gonna hang out and then we're gonna go. I'll let you know when it is time to go, and then we'll move forward from there. It's time to go. So I'm back, and this is what we did. It's what mine looks like. Not very good, but hey, whatever. Whatever. I had fun. It was really stressful. But it was fun. So we'll definitely do it again. Now I just have to let that dry, and yeah. So definitely fun. Definitely would try it again. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye, guys.